So I got my start in disc golf. I was at a 5K race actually, and my good friend Jeremy Taylor came and had a few discs with him, and he said, let's go play some disc golf. And I just ran in a 5K and I thought, are you crazy? But I went out and I threw some plastic, and man, at first, I gotta be honest, I thought it was the silliest thing ever. And it wasn't until a few months later that his dad actually approached me and asked me to do some media work. And I thought, well, let me go ahead and check it out. So I did, and I started playing more, and then I fell in love with the sport. I thought it was awesome. The camaraderie of people, and then the need for media in disc golf was definitely there. And I thought, well, this is a way for me to take one passion I have, which was media, and a new passion that I was gaining with disc golf and playing with my friends, and put them together. And that's how I got my start in disc golf. How has disc golf impacted my life? Let me tell you. Back when I first started working, doing media for disc golf, it was for the 2009 Green Country Open for the Lodge at Taylor Ranch. It was a national tournament, and I'd done some website work and some video work, and everybody was excited. They loved it. And I thought it was so awesome, and I thought it was a good opportunity for me to get in with media, a passion of mine, and disc golf, a new passion I have acquired while playing with friends. And then now move forward, I met Jeremy Rusko, and he said, hey, anytime you want to cover a tournament, come on out and let's see what you can do. So I got in my car and I drove down to Emporia, Kansas, and I stayed in my car. I slept in my car that one night, woke up Saturday morning, and I took photos and took video, and little did I know I was doing tournament coverage for the Glass Blown Open, one of the premier events for dynamic discs. Now fast forward a few years to today, and now disc golf is my life. I work in disc golf. I work in media for disc golf. I wake up thinking about disc golf. I go to sleep thinking about disc golf. And so disc golf has had a huge impact on my life. Why do I think it's important to share disc golf? Well, if you hear anybody tell their story about how they started disc golf, it's by someone sharing with them. Someone grabbed some plastic and took somebody out on the course. Someone invited him for a putting contest or to a tournament to check things out, or showed him a video on YouTube about disc golf. And so we share disc golf, and that's how people discover disc golf. And I think that's important, and that's a good way to introduce people to this sport that we all know and love. I know a lot of times when I tell people I'm going to go to a professional tournament that have no idea what disc golf is, they're surprised. They're like, really, a professional tournament? I'm like, yes, we have an association, the Professional Disc Golf Association. We have tournaments all over the world, and they're surprised. And so we've got to take it upon ourselves to share this with people so they learn and get to know more about disc golf. And that's why I think it's important that we share disc golf.